Welcome to Bartown Ranch. Today we're burning stuff over here.
Okay, so like he said, we are setting up a new burn barrel. Now we've got the top cut off. There are multiple ways to do that. You can fill the barrel up with water, cut off with a torch. My father-in-law actually did this while I wasn't here, and it looks like he's got an attachment that goes to his impact hammer, and it's just like a can opener. Can openers, this whole thing, no sparks. You do have to be careful about explosions. People have died doing this with a torch and they don't fill it up with water. What happens is, this is called 90 weight is what it's called. It's gear oil. It smells pretty, it's pretty smelly. And what you're smelling is this oil particulates, aerosolized. So there's up here, oil burns great. There's a mixture of oil particles in the air, oxygen. It's a great combination for a disaster. I do like to put a big hole in the bottom. Don't think I'm going to do that with this one. These holes around the outside, the bottom outside, are there close to the bottom, and that lets water out. But I like a big hole, and sometimes I will even take that whole bottom off and this just be like a tall ring. And then on the bottom I've got it sitting on a cinder block, and there's 2 bricks, so 3 points of contact, and it's pretty level. But anyway, when you first go, I got all this stuff to burn here, some feed sacks, and there's some cardboard, some kitchen stuff, some other paper products. Don't put any metal in these. That way I can just kind of scoop out the ashes and I'm good to go. So I'm going to fill this up, and then I'm going to teach you how to do your first burn on a burn barrel.
Alright.
Okay, let Daddy talk, buddy. So I've got the camera moved back away so you can see what I'm doing. But basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as kind of a torch. I've just got to open up this bottom end here so I can kind of do this at a distance. I don't know how big that vapor cloud is of oil and, air mixture. Declan, quit moving the camera. Thank you. I got Declan behind the camera so he doesn't blow up. Stay there. Quit touching the camera, buddy.
Alright.
And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to light one end. And this is a tube, so it's actually sucking air from here. The heat goes up and through. So I'll let that get pretty big.
Hurry before you get burned.
Once you get close, it is imperative that you stop breathing. You don't breathe that air when you're coming up to it to light it on fire, because if you have that mixture of oil and oxygen in your lungs and that turns into a fireball, it can travel into your lungs and burn your lungs from the inside out. It's not a good thing. I was lucky this didn't explode, but it's also not done yet. It could get to the bottom there and decide to explode and blow all this stuff up out of the barrel. Now that I've got a fire in the top though, it should be drawing air in through the slits in the bottom. Declan, stay back. Behind me. Mommy would be very angry at me if I blew you up.
What?
So there is a air exchange going through, that should be going through the barrel theoretically from the bottom up to the top right now. So that vapor should be burning off as we speak. As this barrel heats up, you'll start to see a color change on the outside of the barrel. I think I see it happening on the back already. Let's get you, see if we can't zoom this in a little bit. On that back side, you see where the steam is? I think that's the paint burning off, or there's oil over there. But this is the initial burn. Don't touch my camera, buddy.
It's okay.
The Christmas tree's on fire. Santa's holding the lighter. My parents are both liars. I got gifts but 1 subscribers. Thanks for the candy basket. Oh God, another jacket. My stocking's filled with acid. Am I dreaming? What just happened?